it's Ann Terrell, NACCE President and proud WECA member. It is the Week of the Young Child, and not just any Week of the Young Child. It's the 50th anniversary of the Week of the Young Child. And while NACCE and our affiliates are recognizing the week nationally, here in Wisconsin, we want to celebrate statewide so that we can bring attention to the importance of the early years and how they lay the foundation for children's success in school and later life. I want to give a huge shout out to our early childhood educators, our unsung heroes. You care for and educate our youngest children. You support their development so that they can have a strong foundation for lifelong health and learning. And even throughout this pandemic, you have made it possible for other essential workers to be there for us. I want you to know that we value you and the work that you do. And so I encourage you to check out WECA's Week of the Young Child events page, which has 2 live Zoom events, featured activities, and more. So thank you for all you do for our children and families. And congratulations for 50 years of celebrating the Week of the Young Child and the importance of high quality early childhood education for all young children. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Ruth Schmidt. I'm the Executive Director at Wisconsin Early Childhood Association. I am thrilled to be here today to welcome everybody to the 50th anniversary celebration of the National Week of the Young Child. We're thrilled to be celebrating this year with important proclamations from leaders across our state, recognizing the work that early childhood educators do every day to care for and educate our youngest children. We have a proclamation from the governor of the state of Wisconsin, which I'm going to read to you in just a minute. And here's the proclamation from Governor Tony Evers. Whereas the first years of a child's life are the period of the most rapid brain development, laying the foundation for all future learning. And whereas celebrated nationwide since 1971, Week of the Young Child presents an opportunity to acknowledge the importance of early care and education during this critical time in a child's life. And whereas high quality early care and education are essential and help to mitigate the effects of poverty, detect and remediate delays, identify and prevent child neglect, and facilitate overall positive outcome for Wisconsin's children. And whereas we recognize that high quality early childhood education depends on high quality early childhood educators who ensure that kids, supported by their families, have the early experiences they need to be better prepared for school and more likely to succeed later in life. And whereas young kids need skilled, experienced, and fairly compensated early childhood educators, early childhood educators need to earn a family-sustaining wage that is commensurate with the required education and skill that they bring to their complex and valuable work. And working families need a strong regulatory structure to provide peace of mind that their children are safe in their early care and education settings. And whereas a lack of equitable child care access and quality early childhood education options across our state is having fundamentally negative impacts on Wisconsin's kids and families, its workforce, and its economy, which is why Wisconsin invested $131.5 million of new federal funds in the child care industry over this past year in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, and why the Badger Bounce Back 2021-2023 budget proposal includes a $140 million initiative designed to address quality, affordability, access, and equity for providers and children in both subsidized and unsubsidized child care programs. And whereas this week, we recognize the 50th anniversary celebration of Week of the Young Child, the state of Wisconsin joins state leaders, agencies, dedicated organizations, and community partners in affirming our commitment to invest comprehensively in our early childhood system and to ensure that all children and families have equitable opportunities to learn, grow, and thrive. Now, therefore, I, Tony Evers, Governor of the state of Wisconsin, do hereby proclaim April 10th through the 16th, 2021, as Week of the Young Child throughout the state of Wisconsin, and I commend this observance to all our state's residents. And I want to personally thank Governor Evers for issuing this important proclamation this year on the 50th anniversary of the celebration of Week of the Young Child. WECA has lots of exciting opportunities for early childhood educators to participate in coming over the course of the Week of the Young Child. You can learn more about all of these amazing opportunities by going to wisconsinearlychildhood.org and clicking on the links to the Week of the Young Child celebration. Later, you'll be hearing from other individuals that will be sharing with you proclamations that we've received recognizing the importance of this year's Week of the Young Child celebration from other elected officials across the state of Wisconsin. I want to thank you, and again, I want to welcome you to joining us in celebrating the 50th anniversary of Week of the Young Child.
We have long known that a child's early years lay the foundation for their future development, impacting lifelong learning abilities as well as cognitive and social development. We also know that expanding access to quality early child care is key to reducing racial disparities that exist in our country, including right here in Madison, Wisconsin. For 50 years, the National Association for the Education of Young Children has worked tirelessly to promote early childcare education and advance professional standards for high-quality programs. In Madison, the city has embraced this work and built on it, developing our own accreditation standards and devoting staff resources to work alongside childcare providers to help them meet and maintain quality programming. Because of this work, the quality of early childcare education in Madison is second to none. But we must now redouble our efforts to ensure that the benefits of these programs are made available to all families in our community. So on behalf of the City of Madison, I congratulate and applaud NAEYC for its 50 years of leadership in promoting early childcare education. It is work that will impact generations of Americans. And I am pleased to share that I have issued a proclamation declaring April 10th through 16th, the Week of the Young Child, in the City of Madison. Thank you for your work.
Hi, my name is Tracy Johnson. I work in a large group center, Sunny Day Childcare in Waupaca, Wisconsin, and I have taught preschool for a good 20 years, and I am now the program coordinator of that facility. We take care of about 250 families in the city of Waupaca. I am here today to celebrate the kickoff of Week of the Young Child, and I am happy to share that the mayor of Waupaca, Brian Smith, has signed the following proclamation for the city of Waupaca. Week of the Young Child 2021. Whereas the first years of a child's life are the period of the most rapid brain development and lay the foundation of future learning. Whereas children's cognitive, physical, social, emotional, and language and literacy development are built on a foundation of children's positive interactions with adults, peers, and their environment. Whereas participation in high-quality early childhood education saves taxpayer dollars, makes working families more economically secure, and prepares children to succeed in school, earn higher wages, and live healthier lives. Whereas many childcare providers have, at great personal and professional cost, managed to keep their doors open during the pandemic in order to support children and families in their communities. Whereas high quality early childhood education depends on high quality early childhood educators who ensure that children are supported by families, have early experiences, and they lie a strong foundation. Whereas yet the essential yet chronically undervalued childcare sector has sacrificed and struggled to serve children and families since the start of the COVID pandemic. And whereas young children need skilled, educated, competent, consistent, and compensated early childhood educators. And whereas we celebrate the 50th anniversary of Week of the Young Child, so that we can continue to recognize and advance the early childhood education profession. Therefore, be it resolved that Waupaca, Wisconsin, in the County of Wisconsin, does hereby proclaim April 10th through the 16th as Week of the Young Child, and does hereby recognize the complex, the valuable, essential, and demanding work of early childhood educators. I hope everybody enjoys their week. Have a great Week of the Young Child. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kyra Swenson, and I'm one of the co-founders of Wisconsin Early Childhood Action Needed, or WECAN. I'm excited to share with you a proclamation issued for the Week of the Young Child by Dane County Executive Joseph Parisi. And I'd like to share with you what it says. So the proclamation is, whereas high-quality early care and education can help ameliorate the effects of poverty, detect and remediate delays, identify and help prevent child neglect, and lead to positive outcomes for children, helping them to be better prepared for school and more likely to succeed in life. And whereas the majority of the cost of quality care, which often exceeds the cost of a year of college tuition, is frequently borne by parents who can't afford it. And whereas young children need access to an early childhood education workforce that reflects a rich diversity of linguistic, racial, and cultural identities, and whereas working families need robust subsidies, scholarships, and tax credits for families at all income levels that supports the true cost of quality early childhood education, and whereas early childhood educators need the ability to earn a family-sustaining wage that is commensurate with the required education and skills that they bring to the complex and valuable work that they do, and whereas we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Week of the Young Child so that we can continue to recognize and advance the early childhood education profession. And now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Joe Parisi, Dane County Executive, on behalf of the citizens of Dane County, do hereby proclaim April 10th to the 16th as the Week of the Young Child and support high-quality, sustainable childcare and early learning opportunities for children and families, and encourage efforts to ensure this essential workforce is properly compensated for their valuable skills and talent. Thank you so much for allowing me to share, and I want to wish everyone in Wisconsin an excellent 50th anniversary of the Week of the Young Child. Bye!